Okay, questions, Travis. Come back. Okay, what's on?
Did Schillinger actually sell his soul?
I don't know. Did he? Did he actually sell his soul to the devil?
I think so. No. Oh, the way he's been acting. Maybe.
What's that, Mariah?
He was never a Puritan.
That's true. He was never a Puritan in the beginning, right, to begin with. So I don't know that he literally signed the black man's book.
We all know.
Metaphorically, yeah. Andrew.
The book starts talking about how Schillinger, he's kind of like losing his mind, right? Because he was thinking like he used to be a scholarly, smart man, and now he's just bent on revenge. Does that mean he's going crazy, or he's just kind of realizing he's wasting his life?
I don't think he's wasting his life. And I don't know if I would say he's going crazy.
He's just driven mad by revenge.
So Eric, can you say it one more time nice and loud so Andrew can hear you?
He's just being driven mad by revenge. It's just all he thinks about.
Mm-hmm. Definitely. That is eating away at him. It's changing his physical appearance. Shh. Why are there 4 people talking at once? So it's eating away at him. It's changing his physical appearance. It's changing him mentally. It's just it's like really like making him like this like shriveled, evil, kind of nasty man. Yeah, and just like and it's burning. It's even at one point it said there's like these flames in his eyes that Hester could see almost like this not flames but like there's like glow. There's like almost like a red glow, like a demonic glow that he's so possessed with the idea of getting his revenge. Other questions? Felipe?
I think the one part Esther feels like she should like kill Pharaoh. Because she said she should early go to heaven early. And she's a sentence. I was like, what? She tried to kill his daughter?
Felipe just said it right. That at one point Hester had thought that maybe it would be better to just kill Pearl and commit suicide and let God sort the whole mess out, basically.
Yes, it would.
Well, that's according to the Catholic religion. Not all religions are that way. So, and they're Puritans, so. That was cute, Nick. It's a sin to kill anybody, yes. Even yourself, yes. Well, so Catholics believe that if you commit suicide, you immediately go to hell. Right.
So
She's not Catholic.
Hold on, real quick. So when Adolf Hitler
Hang on.
he committed sin.
No, Adolf Hitler was not Catholic.
So if a Catholic viewed that, they would say he's committing sin.
But now, if a terrorist goes into a jihad, right, and kills people, to them it's okay. To us, it's not. So
Have you ever seen
we might say is, but he's not. So
But he wasn't under religion. And he was a Catholic. No, wait, hold on.
if he's Catholic, yes. If he's not Catholic, no. And they're Puritans; they're not Catholics.
Yeah, have you ever seen like the sketch with the one of the jihad guys in? There's a sketch with one of the jihad guys. There's a sketch with one of the jihad guys, and he's in hell. And he's like, curse you, Muhammad, you lied to me.
That's all I see that happening.
You don't have the 70, 90 virgins, something like that.
It was cursing Muhammad and the guy that died recently. What's his name again?
I don't remember.
That was responsible for 9/11.
Yeah, I know. I don't remember the
Bin
names.
Laden. Yes.
Oh, Osama bin Laden.
I thought it was
Shh. Other questions? Shh.
I have a question. I find it so hypocritical.
I can hardly hear you. I'm standing right in front of you, Alicia. A little louder, honey.
I find it so hypocritical that like at first the people were ashamed of her, and like then when she started like the embroidery and all of that, they were proud of her, and like when strangers came to the town, they were like, oh, that's our own Hester, that she's a good person and all of that. Like,
She's not even just doing the embroidery that has won them over. What all has she been doing that like people like raise your hands? Andrew.
It's because she's acting as a good person to all of them. But I don't see how the Puritans, especially even back then, she's still an adulterer. How did they change their mind suddenly? Oh, she's a great person.
Well, it wasn't technically suddenly, right? Like how long has it been?
7 years.
It's been 7 years now. Yeah.
There's still people who are
So she, not only is she a good person, but she does a lot of like charity kind of stuff. Like what does she do in this community? Travis.
She helps the sick,
Mhm.
she gives food to the poor,
Mhm.
and she's just there when they need her to be.
Yeah, all the time. I mean, she goes to all the sick beds, and a lot of people back then would be afraid to help someone at their bed because they don't want the contagion or pestilence that's ranging through the town or whatever. But she will go and be by their bedside and take care of them. But she's always gone by daylight, right, by the morning, because she don't want to see the fallen woman there. But she takes care of the sick. She gives food to the poor. Even makes clothes for the poor, even though they treat her like crap. So she does all of that. And the thing that gets everyone is that she's so, and this is kind of answering, I guess, your question, Andrew, she's so humble about everything and like uncomplaining that people can't help but like feel a little bit,
They're starting to think the A means able.
right, that they feel a little bit more, yeah.
Feels guilty.
They should feel guilty.
Yeah.
They feel
And she's been able all this time, so clearly if she's doing all this and she's being so humble about everything, she's actually probably on the right path finally. You know what I mean? Like spiritually. Because that was one thing that you can sin, but then you need to come back to the right path. And they're probably are like thinking that, maybe God's grace has kind of like, brought her back to the right path. And, that's, so she's changed her life. Doesn't she deserve a second, not a total second chance, right? I mean, I'm not going to be like, come on back over to the house. No. But that was one thought they might do, right? They said.
But she said no. God knows like the right time.
Mm-hmm.
Travis.
I was gonna say too.
I don't think it's not even about her being like a good person. It's just she's so tired of everything. So it's like making her not even wanting to complain. She just has to deal with it and just move on and do what she has to do. It's just how she is now because of the A. And other people think that the thing of putting the A on her chest it makes people like become a better person, but that's not really what happens. That's what people are thinking.
I think it's actually killing her more than anything else. Like Travis is saying, it's like it's crushing her spirit. Like she's changed in her appearance, hasn't she?
Mm-hmm.
Like she's not nearly as beautiful.
Mentally and physically.
Yeah,
7 years, she's getting older.
yeah, 7 years. Yeah, I know. But still, I mean, like it's like her hair used to be very lustrous, it's like shiny and beautiful. Like she's like a Pantene commercial girl, right? And yeah, and now it's not, and stuff like that. I mean. Plus, having a wild child probably takes a toll on her too.
Oh, yeah.
So it's beating her spirit down. I picture her as like a wild horse that she was like beautiful and like free and whatever, and then they like nice. They put they saddled her. They put reins on her. They tied her up. So her spirit's broken. Ricardo.
I feel like as if it's all the stress from all those years is eating away at her.
Mm-hmm.
That's what she.
What stress is eating away at her? What is the stress that's bothering her now, Felipe?
Like she's
Keeping her
she's
secret
like
and how it's affecting
keeping
Dimsdale.
a
Because she can
secret,
tell.
and he's like picking on
I would have
Mr.
told
Dimsdale,
on
like
his ass.
making it worse for him.
Yeah.
In other words.
Yeah.
That's why she goes to him to ask him if she could tell him.
Yeah. She doesn't ask him. She tells him. I'm going to tell him. Andrew.
What I don't get is that she tells him, wouldn't that be bad for her? Because the only reason they kept it like alive is so they assumed he was dead.
Well, she's going to tell Dimsdale. Didn't say she was going to tell the whole town. David.
What if Dimsdale tells the whole time?
There's no.
Dimsdale hasn't even told the town about himself. I don't think he's going to tell him.
I noticed that train where he's noticing himself. How evil he is.
Yeah. I think it's scaring him a little bit. But
He said, like he said, like that black
Flower blossom.
yeah, there's a great symbol right there. Let the black flower blossom.
Black is
So you already gave up.
symbolic.
So
Yes.
Just let me.
Yeah, let it like a cancer. Like just let it continue to eat me away completely. Yes, Eliza.
This is just like a general question.
Mm-hmm.
Before she came to where they are now, they weren't Puritans, right?
No, they're not. And yeah, she may have changed now. I don't know, but they were not Puritans. Hester and Roger.
Oh, they weren't.
No, they were never Puritans.
That's background story we didn't.
Yeah, it was there. It was just it was mentioned very briefly. I think in like the first time you see Chillingworth, really.
Oh.
Yeah.
Why is she following their rules?
Well, she has nowhere else to go. I mean, she could have left the colony, but she didn't. Because, I mean, she's a woman by herself with a baby at that point. Where does she go? At least she had some sort of a support system there. Yeah.
She followed the rules.
Felipe?
And she tells Chillingworth, like, you are sinning now, but before, like, it wasn't even, like, his, like, part of sinning because nobody did nothing wrong to him. Or he did wrong to others, but now that he got involved with revenge and everything.
Yeah.
he's sinning
Now there's
himself.
3 sinners involved. Exactly. She made the point, and Felipe said, she made the point that, you know, it was originally just Dimsdale and me. We're the ones that are the sinners. We're the ones that have to answer to God at the end. You were wronged by us. So you like had no part, but now you are becoming a sinner because you are so fixated on revenge and you are killing this guy, really. And he's like, well, no, it's been my skills keeping him alive, but it's your presence that's eating away at his life and your skills that are keeping him alive. It's like you're doing this like, you're like this sick, twisted guy. Like you're, like, yeah, he's torturing him. Yeah, totally. You know, you should, yeah, right? I'm going to bring you back. Oh, no, let him die again. What? No, bring him back. So like he really needs to, let that go, and he can still be saved.
Really can.
No.
Yes, you can.
Well,
Yes.
sure.
He's at the point of no
He'll be a judge
Yeah,
next.
yeah, he's not gonna be able to
7
stop.
years of
Yeah.
Can I answer the suicide thing that you were asking?
Yes.
Like in the Christian religion, if you commit suicide, it shows like a sign that you have no faith in God. Like God can't help you at this stage.
That's a good point.
So you're basically killing yourself. Physically and mentally.
Yeah. Felipe.
And she also says, like, he's a parent, it's like a process to turn into a demon.
Mhm. Yeah, it's getting very, so these 2 chapters were not very long. And there's a lot of description, of course, as there usually is, because that's the Romantic period of American literature. Very, yeah. When I say the Romantic period, which we'll be doing more of back when our textbooks a little bit later, probably sometime after Christmas. The Romantic period doesn't mean like it's romance novels. I don't mean romance like, you know, everyone falls in love and gets married kind of romance. Romantic meaning like the whole idea, like the Gothic and the moods and the storylines are much more full and like, yeah. No. So I don't mean romantic love. Is when you say romantic period, it doesn't mean romantic love. Okay, yeah, the descriptions got pretty detailed, and you've got a lot of symbolism going on already in this book, but even more so now.
The whole idea of identity is like really well with Chapts, especially because between Chillingworth and Hester and her about to give up his true identity, and the identity of Pearl is changing. So I feel like that's the whole.
Great job with the Spark Note reading.
Yeah, I'm like,
That sounds too good.
I told you guys, you feel free to use them, just use them the right way. Don't just read them. There's a lot that will help you. There's a lot that can help you.
He's like, he sounded smart real quick.
Any other questions?
Yeah, I got that.
How come Pearl isn't like really in this chapter?
No, she's not central to this part of the story.
Yeah.
Didn't that was
Just talking about Hester and how she feels towards Dimsdale.
And it's a lot of focus on Chillingworth, really,
Chillingworth.
and his like descent into like
I think he's
depth
gonna
of
get
evil.
I think he's gonna get like left behind or something. Maybe Dimsdale will confess and
He's gonna die.
Something's going to thwart Chillingworth and his
'Cause,
ultimate revenge.
Bless you. Evil never overpowers darkness. Light always prevails.
Shh.
So something is gonna happen with
He's
Chillingworth.
gonna
That
die.
black
Apparently you didn't
flower-
see The Empire Strikes Back because light did not prevail then.
Who?
Oh, no, it definitely did.
The Empire what?
Strikes Back.
I've never seen any of the songs.
Star Wars and Christian Back.
Oh.
If I watch, do I get extra credit?
Darth Vader told me.
No, just watch it, period.
Travis.
Should I go on my computer?
Plug
Is there
it
a
in.
thing as reduction of credit?
I told you back there, behind that bookcase. Any other last questions, Ricardo? Yeah. everyone dies.